Welcome, football lovers! Subscribe, press like, and write in the comments below who is going to make it to the Champions League final. And while you're typing, we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Memphis Depay is training separately from Atletico Madrid squad, as Diego Simeone is not impressed with his shape. The forward joined Los Colchoneros 2 weeks ago. City's charges? I don't have an opinion. I'm not here for financial regulations. I'm a football manager. I have to do my job, and others have to deal with that. Erik ten Hag noted. Racist abuse aimed at Vinicius Jr.? It's a problem of Spain football that we have to solve, because it seems that Vinicius is a victim of something that I don't understand, Carlo Ancelotti shared. My decision to retire from France has nothing to do with off-pitch matters, Rafael Varane assures. Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, and Paraguay have officially submitted a joint bid to host the 2030 World Cup. American head coach Pellegrino Matarazzo will take over Hoffenheim, Kicker reports. Inter have activated the buy obligation clause included in the loan deal of Empoli midfielder Christian Aslani. Nerazzurri will have to lay out 10 million euros to recruit the 20-year-old Albanian. Besides, the agreement with Empoli also provides for additional payments. We spoke to Messi over a potential move to Inter when there was this possibility that he would leave Barcelona, Javier Zanetti revealed. I want to be the captain of Real Madrid, Federico Valverde confessed. Right now, we have to think about reaching the 40-point mark, Massimiliano Allegri was quoted as saying by ESPN. If Jadon Sancho can get back playing to his best, it'll be like a new signing for Manchester United, Rio Ferdinand said. Chelsea are facing the prospect of sending Andrés Santos out on loan if they are unable to secure his work permit in England after the South American U20 Championship. Antony has been ruled out of Man United's clash with Leeds due to injury. Also, Martial, McTominay, Van de Beek, and Eriksen are not involved in the game either. They all have big top injuries. Chelsea have hired Gilbert Enoka, a famous mental skill coach, to help build a winning culture at the squad. He has been part of the New Zealand rugby team for over 22 years. Striker João Mendes de Assis Moreira is set to sign a contract with Barcelona. The matter was reported by Ronaldinho, his father, and former Blaugrana performer. Olympique Marseille defender Paul Lirola could move to Antalyaspor. The parties are close to sealing an agreement. The player himself is ready to leave Elche, where he currently plays on loan. In September 2017, we denounced the breaches of the Manchester City and PSG of financial fair play. It is incredible that the Premier League took years to find this out, Javier Tebas quipped. Montpellier HSC have announced parting ways with head coach Romain Pitao following the defeat against Strasbourg. With the arrival of Cristiano, I made it clear to the coach before his arrival that I already wanted to leave. When Ronaldo arrived, a foreign player had to be released. Ronaldo asked me to stay, and the club wanted me to stay at least until the end of the season, but I wanted to leave, Vincent Aboubakar shared. Real Betis are discussing a contract renewal with Guido Rodriguez, who could have been signed by Atletico Madrid in the winter. Let's see if Courtois, Benzema and Militao can play on Saturday, Carlo Ancelotti said. AS Roma midfielder Nicola Zaniolo is reportedly set to complete a permanent move to Galatasaray with the contract lasting until 2027. The transfer is valued at about 20 million euros plus add-ons. The agreement will include a 35 million euros release clause. Eintracht Frankfurt president Peter Fischer is facing charges of acquiring and possessing cocaine. Lucas Moura wants to continue his playing career in Europe and has offers from clubs in England, Italy, and France. Rayo Vallecano coach Andoni Iraola is one of the managers on Leeds' radar to replace Jesse Marsch. AC Milan have made little progress in talks regarding a new contract with Rafael Leao since early January. Al Nassr have offered Sergio Busquets a 2-year deal with a salary of 18 million euros per season. San Lorenzo defender Federico Gattoni is edging closer to Sevilla. The parties had everything agreed, though the contract has not yet been penned. The amount of the transfer will be around 1.2 million euros. Mustafa Ozat, the vice president of Hatayspor, has confirmed that the rescuers found Christian Atsu alive. Atsu was removed from the Rakic with injuries. Ahmet Eyüp Turkaslan, the goalkeeper of Yeni Malatyaspor from the Turkish League One, has died under the rubble after the earthquake in Turkey. Turkaslan was 28 years old. The goalkeeper's wife was saved. Liverpool are keen on a potential move to sign France forward Randal Kolomuani, confirms L'Equipe. However, Eintracht Frankfurt will demand £89 million to let him go. Chelsea are keeping an eye on the situation of Luis Enrique. They might make a move for the Spanish manager in case it becomes necessary to sack Graham Potter this season if results don't improve soon. Xavi has asked the Busquets to renew for one more season, Elena Condis reports. Aston Villa could rekindle their interest in Nico Williams this coming summer transfer window. The club is ready to pay a release clause of €50 million. Here you have it, the results of yesterday's fixtures. Moving on to the main news of the release. Juventus have no plans to extend the contracts of 5 players in order to cut down costs, La Gazzetta dello Sport understands. The deals of Angel Di Maria, Adrien Rabiot, Juan Cuadrado, Leandro Paredes, and Alexandro are due to expire this summer. Thus, the White and Blacks will save about €70 million on wages. Juve will also focus on bringing their own young players to the first team. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen could pursue his career in the Premier League, La Gazzetta dello Sport notifies. The Partenopians ask €120 million for the footballer's services. The club believes that Manchester United will agree to fork out this much in the summer. However, Chelsea could join the race for the Nigerian. Tottenham Hotspur are not gonna sell their ace Harry Kane to another Premier League side, The Times informs. Spurs do not think they actually need to sell Kane this summer, even though he's under contract until the summer of 2024. The Lily Whites still remember selling Christian Eriksen half a year before the end of the deal with the club. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid are among the potential destinations to continue Kane's career, especially if Mauricio Pochettino is to be found in charge of Madrid. Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva is still determined to switch teams in the summer, according to Le 10 Sport. What's more, there are currently 2 candidates for the 28-year-old footballer, Barcelona and PSG. Both will be competing for the right to take the Portuguese aboard. The initiators of Bernardo's arrival to PSG are Luis Campos and Kylian Mbappe, who worked with him at AS Monaco. Many Premier League clubs want Manchester City's expulsion if financial irregularities over the past 9 years, which the club is accused of, are proven. There is a feeling that taking away City's titles retrospectively would be meaningless and cause confusion, but a fine is also not likely to have much of an effect. Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Chelsea are among the clubs that are most insistent on taking action against the Sky Blues. Manchester City believe that Pep Guardiola will pack his bags from the club even before possible punishment from the Premier League for violating the rules of financial fair play, The Athletic reports. The Citizens Board surely remembers Guardiola's public statement made back in May 2022. I said to them, "If you lie to me, I'm not here. I will be out." The Telegraph reports that a decision in case is expected before the end of the season. The source strongly emphasizes on City not automatically being relegated to the championship in case of relegation from the top flight. To participate in the mentioned tournament, an application must be submitted. Lionel Messi is very likely to quit PSG in the summer off-season, journalist Sergio Gonzalez understands. The fact is that Paris Saint-Germain cannot conclude a new contract with Argentine due to the rules of financial fair play. The French side needs to cut its salary fund by 30% in order to be able to participate in the competition. Do you know how much Paris has to pay Messi if he extends his contract? €1 million, the journalist claims, adding that Leo's salary is now €3 million per month, meaning that he receives at least €36 million per year at the Red and Blues camp. With this in mind, it becomes clear why talks between PSG and Messi regarding a contract renewal are being delayed. The Parisians see Mbappe as the team's main star. In addition to Messi, Neymar Jr can be shown an exit door. With these changes, PSG can finally solve the FFP issue. Guys, check out other suggested videos from our project. Have a good time watching, and see you in a bit.